Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Sunbreak. Today we're back to doing something we have done before. Completing the notebook. And for that, we have 20 new relic records from the two new maps, the jungle and the citadel. With that said, let's get to them. Now the nice thing about the jungle relic records is that you can pick them in order and all in one run. That was the first one, right beside the base camp. And the second one is right here, next to a body recon point. Surely you have seen that one before? I will hope. Then we get on top of this tree, and if I don't miss, yep, I didn't miss, I can grab the relic record from this stone. And that's 3 down, very easily. The fourth one,
prepare to be hunted.
no, not you, Basilius, is right besides the ruins, or behind them to be precise. And that's 4 down real easily.
Doing great.
The fifth one is in this rock. We head to the stone passage, we take a right here, and there is nothing at the end, but with the help of our little buddy here, it should be right here. And that's the fifth one. The ghost crab is such a fun hunting helper. With that complete, we head on over to our sixth one, which should be on the other side. Right here, we head on over to this place and we grab a blast toad, and we grab the other relic record, the sixth one. And we head on back to the upper part of this place in order to grab the seventh one. We simply need to head back to the log, and from this cliff we have this cliff right here, and that's the seventh one. And a little stone passage, which you might have not found before, which leads right here. I certainly didn't notice it. Now, for the next place, we're moving a little bit north and a little bit up. Right here, below Area 3, there is this Thunder Beetle as a point of reference. And we drop down, and we enter this narrow little cave. And we drop down, not to get fishing, but to get the 8th relic record. And we're in a great pace. The last one, well, if you're curious, the last one, the next one, if you're curious enough, you probably already know where it is. It is on top of the tree. And then nice and easy way to get on top of the tree is to use this great wire bug inside this log and get to this tree branch right here, which makes accessing the top zone easier.
Finally reached the top. Yoink.
And as a bonus, you get a nice little view of the entire jungle. Probably one of my favorite spots in Sunbreak, especially during twilight. Well then, now we're only missing one, and for this one, I am heading the wrong way. You see those pile of stones right over there? Well, what we have to do is quite simple. We blow ourselves up.
I brought you a new hat.
And here we can find another wirebug. And if we take the subsequent wirebugs, we go to a tiny lost island.
Give me some of that sweet ore.
And we get the last relic record. All in one go. With that done,
That's one request over with.
let's read what it has to say. Fishes, rather the squid. After fighting through the humidity and countless squalls, I finally found the ruins. Now it's time to get to work. There's a large square at the center of the ruins. It's obviously man-made, as it's surrounded by murals. It's a miracle that these murals survived this heat and humidity. I should observe them carefully. One of the murals depicts a large dragon, soaring through the sky on steel blue wings. Next to it is a picture of humans bowing and kneeling before the mighty gales its wings produce. Steel blue wings. Perhaps this used to be a shrine where they perform rituals to placate the dragon. The mural continues. There are people grabbing spears as if to stand up against this humongous monster. The tribe that created this shrine must have found a way to rebel against the creature, rather than remain subservient to it. As I take notes, it strikes me that I may be witnessing the birth of us hunters. I have to wrap up my report and return to the guild post-haste. Rain and humidity be damned. Steel blue wings and mighty gales. That sounds like hunters standing up against Cuchara d'Ora. So a pretty interesting one. And next up, we have the Citadel. And here we are, at the Citadel. So, just like with the jungle,
Ride like the wind.
let's see if we can get all of them in one go. Sadly, unlike the jungle, they are not all they are not all gathered one after the other in an easy to find sequence. No, we'll have to go through hoops and loops in order to get them. Now first we run up the sewer and we get to this hole. And surprisingly, it's not behind this door. We have already gone there before for a ancient treasure quest. I don't know. Here is the first one. And with that, we head on over to the subcamp. Located hidden away in a corner of the world. Now, after getting over that mountain, which you can also simply go on that road, a little bit to the right. Whoops. We get over here. And you see those bushes? It's right there. The next one is number 3. And for this we head on over to the wirebug on the bridge to get some height. Because it's right on top of this. Really up high, isn't it? This is definitely a very nice place to be when it's nighttime with the red moon and whatnot. I will hope. Anyway, back to the hunt. We already have 3, only 4 more left to find. And the next one is pretty simple as well. We head back to the moat of the castle. And we break this door with a bomb which I didn't reload. We break this with a bomb which I definitely brought the first time. Boop. And we get the 4th one. As for the 5th one, where we'll have to head up north. I didn't expect to leap off that gone goat. Anyway, we see an Espinas and a Gossarak having a turf war. And we ignore that completely in order to get to this wirebug right over here. And instead of dropping down to the zone, we head over to the right. To this stone arch. And follow this passage all the way to the end. And that's number 5. Now, number 6 is very tricky to get. Because it's hidden away in an already hidden, well, not exactly hidden away location, but slightly harder to get location. We wait for the reload and head up north. And we wait for the reload and get to that stone opening right over there. And that's number 6. Number 7 is right over here, hidden away in this tiny little maze. We simply head to this right passage and continue it all the way until the end. Make sure not to get lost. And we can drop down.
What do we have here?
Grab a grab some account points on the way, and head back to the start. And we can take this wire rock all the way to Zone 12. But we're not dropping to Zone 12. Instead, we're going to the top. This stone pillar right here. That's an old message. And here in area 13, swamp has a little secret hidden away in this tree trunk. Right here where the light shines. Relic record number 9. Or in this case simply Citadel message.
Ride like the wind.
And if we follow this all the way till the end, we can get to a hidden away zone. Which took me a little bit to find. And of course you can fish. But that's not the last place we have to visit. The last place we have to visit is the subcamp. With the last relic record hidden right under our noses. In this place which I have visited by mistake many times over. Pretty nice. Now let's head to the main camp and read what it has to say.
I'm back.
I am a knight who swore loyalty to the kingdom. These are the final memories of this town and my best friend. This town was built around a citadel. The guards here had nothing to stave off but the cold. It was peaceful but dull. However, this led to a lack of vigilance, causing us to overlook the beginnings of a tiny anomaly. The creatures living near the city suddenly became violent. At first only a few, but every day there were more. And then one night, monsters began attacking, sieging the walls and destroying the town and the citadel. We were all caught off guard. The townsfolk panicked in the dark and ran to escape. It was pure pandemonium. My fellow knights were slaughtered one by one. One of the monsters was unlike anything I had seen before, but its appearance reminded me of the dragon of all legends, Malzeno. I was paralyzed with fear. It was then that I noticed a young boy squirming for his life underneath the dragon's claw. My brave friend slashed at the beast to protect the boy, but he hardly made a scratch. He urged me to flee with the child. I took the boy's hands and escaped the ruins of the city as my friend fought Malzeno. In the distance, the sun started to rise. So yeah, it describes the downfall of the citadel, how it was destroyed by Malzeno in one night. But of course, this is not everything there is to. This is not everything there is to the notebook. After completing it, or rather forgetting a certain amount of old messages, we can get items from Kagero. It was Kagero, right? Oboro. From Oboro, just like we got from the merchant Kagero back in Kamor. And let's see what he has to say.
Welcome.
Sending greetings are. I see that you have collected enough notes to form a complete message. May I have a look? Ah, I see. Huh? You don't say.
Oh.
Well now, that was a rather fascinating read. Here's that little gift I mentioned. Do take care of it. You won't find anything like it anywhere. An Astro statue, a Daimyo Hermitor statue, a Lunagaron statue, and a Garangon statue.
All right. Good luck.
And we also got an award which I completely skipped. Which one is it? Backlit bookmark. Yep, it's this one right here. And this one you get for putting all the wirebox in the citadel and the jungle, which should be easy once you know the location of the 2 hidden spots I showed in the jungle and the citadel. With that said, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and have a nice day!